Hey, it's Michael, and guess what we're going to talk about today? Smile! Teeth brushes, or toothbrushes. Is it a toothbrush or is it a teeth brush? I don't know. Somebody check on that and get back to me, but I do know about these particular toothbrushes because I use them. These are electric toothbrushes. If you don't have one. Get with the program. Manual teeth brushing is such a pain in the butt. These will do a much better job, and I'm going to explain to you how they work. Basically, I am reviewing today specifically a new brand which I had never heard of until they contacted me and wanted to send me one of their toothbrushes for review. So this is a Sonic toothbrush, and the company is called Oclean. And previously I've been using, my wife and I both have been using these. These are Philips Sonicare. They have several different models. I've got the fancy one. We bought this one at a big box store, and it came with a set of 2 of them. We've had them for maybe 5 or 6 years. Finally, her battery gave out on hers, so she got a new one. This is just a bare bones model. Basically, just turn it on by pushing the button on the front, and it goes on, and then you push it again to turn it off. Doesn't really have a lot of other features, and quite honestly, that's really all you need, in my opinion. Mine is a little more fancy. It has all these different settings. You can set it to clean your teeth, massage your gums, and they also have a whiten setting. All that does is it varies the speed of the brush head, or makes it pulse in different ways. But so those are the Sonicare toothbrush, and of course Oral-B is the other big player in the space. So along comes this Oclean, and I have to tell you, this is less expensive, and I've been using this for about a month and a half now, so I wanted to give it a good long trial before I wrote my review or talked about my review. And I am here to tell you that this is a great Sonic toothbrush. So let's take a look at this thing. I'll explain all its features, and here we go. So this is the box that the toothbrush comes in. When you open it up, has a nice little package design here. You got the toothbrush on the one side. On the other side, you've got the user guide, and then you have the charging base. And then they also give you an attachment here that you can stick to your wall, and then the toothbrush will actually stick to this. So that's kind of cool. I don't use it myself, but it is there if you want to attach this to your wall in your bathroom, and then you can just stick the toothbrush to it like this. So that is that. Now the charging base, if you noticed, if you look carefully, is USB. So this does not have a plug that you plug into the wall. You do need to have a USB charger or a power bank or some way to connect the USB in order to charge the toothbrush. But what I like about this is it just sits in here like this. But this, being USB, just requires a little different workflow, and you're going to have to get a little USB charger instead of an AC plug on the end of this. Not a big deal, just thought I'd mention it. As far as the base, it's fairly stable. I mean, it is what it is, and it works well. So there we have it. Now, the toothbrush itself uses their own proprietary brush head, and they have a couple of heads. One is a very soft head. I guess they have another head. They've only sent me this one style, so I can't tell you about the firmness of the other heads that may or may not be available, but this one is very gentle, and I don't feel like it's harsh on my gums or my teeth. But it is proprietary, so you can't use another brand of brush head on the toothbrush, and that's fairly common. Now, as far as the handle, it's very comfortable. It's very slim compared to the Sonicare. You can see they're basically about the same size, but the Sonicare is a little fatter. This is a little more slim. This is a little slippery. I wouldn't say it's quite as grippy as I would like. The Sonicare actually has a kind of a silicone backing, so it is very grippy, and I kind of like that. This is a little more slick. It doesn't fall out of my hands. I don't have that kind of a problem with it, but that's just the way it is. Now, what I really like about this toothbrush, though, is that there is an app that you can also download, and to get really the full functionality and all the features that they provide, it is probably advisable that you do get the app. But you can use this without the app, and it's actually kind of cool because this will connect to your phone by Bluetooth. So if you do use the app, you can keep really good track of your brushing, and it actually shows you how effective you are at your brushing. Now, there's a little button here. You just push this. This actually, as soon as you pick this up, it'll sort of turn itself on, and you can see it's saying hi. So that'll actually get you into a menu here, and then this screen here, you can flick your finger and you can get to different settings right on the toothbrush. So right here it says intensity. If I push the button, it says 27. Well, that's the intensity. If you want this to be a more intense brushing experience, then you can just use your finger and choose whatever number you want. It goes up to, I believe, 30. 30 is the most intense. I have mine set to 27, and then you can go down to a much lower intensity if you want. So that's the intensity. When you get the intensity level that you want, then you just push the button again. Gives you a little check mark, lets you know that you've selected that. Now, also you can go to the About, and the About is going to tell you the firmware version that you have. They can actually update the firmware on this, and so then push the button again to get back to the screen. You can go down a little bit more. This is the duration of your brushing. So in the duration setting, I have mine set to 3 minutes, but you can reduce that to 2 minutes, or you can make it 2 minutes and 30 seconds. When you get to the duration that you want, again, just push the button to confirm the choice. It'll give you a little check mark there, and then it takes you back to the main screen. And then we also have one more setting here. It's the mode, and you push the button to get into that mode. You have several different modes. Now, I have mine set to the clean mode. So you've got white, clean, massage, sensitivity, and so those are all settings that you can set from this. If you go to the clean mode, for instance, and then push the button, it gives you a check mark to confirm that you're in the clean mode. Now, what are the differences between the clean mode, the whitening mode, the sensitivity mode, and the massage mode? Well, basically it is just automatically going to be varying the intensity and the sonic characteristics of this toothbrush. So as you're going through a 30-second interval or whatever, you may notice the speed or the pulsing action of the toothbrush changing during that program. Now, the toothbrush actually is quite quiet, so let's get back and just turn it on. Do you hear that? Let me move in close and get it to my microphone. Probably can hardly even hear that. So that is how quiet this thing is. All you do is you just feel a slight vibration in your hand. If I were to get a glass of water and put this on the glass, now you can hear that, right? And then if you put the toothbrush in the water, you can see that's the sonic nature of this toothbrush. So basically, when you use electric toothbrush, you don't want to continue manually using this motion to brush your teeth up and down, or maybe you go back and forth, back and forth. All you have to do is place the head of the toothbrush on your teeth and just sort of slowly move it across the surface of your teeth. Let this do the work for you. You don't have to keep sawing away your teeth anymore when you use electric toothbrush. And so that's the way it works, and just go by quadrants. Basically, this will vibrate every 30-second period of time, so it really helps you pay attention to how much time you're spending brushing whatever particular area of your mouth that you are brushing. And also, I'll mention that the back of the brush has a sort of a concentric circle pattern on it, and this is for cleaning your tongue too. So you can spin this around in your mouth and actually brush your tongue with this. So it's actually a really great toothbrush, and it's a really nice experience. I'm going to show you how the app looks and how you can adjust the settings of the toothbrush using the app. So let's take a look at that now. All right, so here we have the app running now. It's asking me if I would like to use Bluetooth for a new connection to the toothbrush. So I do want to do that. So let's go into settings and allow new connections. And there we are, good to go. So now get back into the app. Oclean is the app. And this is the screen that you are going to see when you first open the app. Now if I pull this down, it's going to actually connect. Watch here. It's going to connect to the toothbrush. It's going to update itself. Tells me how many days of use, and it tells me the effect, whether I've been effective brushing my teeth. It tells me the duration of the last time I brushed my teeth, and I can go into this screen here, and this shows a monthly view of your brushing activity. So each day that you brush, and I usually brush twice a day, you can click on this and it will update itself, and down here it'll show you how effective you were on each day of your brushing. So there are ways to alter the brushing pattern that you're using. Let's just go to plans, and these are all the various different plans that you can choose. Again, these are pre-programmed into the toothbrush. So this is standard cleaning. A standard cleaning is going to be 2 minutes long. And then you have strong whitening program is 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Super whitening is 2 minutes and 30 seconds. A gentle teeth spa is 3 minutes long. So they have all these different programs. Standard teeth spa, gum care cleaning, braces cleaning, newbie whitening, a travel, and so all these various programs that are available to you. Now my personal belief is that if you just do a 2 or 3 minute brushing of a standard cleaning, you're going to be good to go. But you may want to experiment and try some of these other patterns to see whether they just feel better to you or whatever. That's totally up to you. Now even when you are in one of these programs, you can still change things, so you can customize it. You can actually customize a program to your own liking, and you can give it whatever name you want. So that is kind of cool. So basically this app is giving you a tremendous amount of flexibility in how you can program the toothbrush to meet your particular needs. And I guess what I like the most about it is just the fact that you do get this summary of how long you brushed, how effective you were, how many days you've been using it, and it's just very, very cool. And this will also tell you when it is time to replace the brush head, because the brush heads do, you know, they just wear out. You can only use a toothbrush for so long before it just wears out. And if you are the type of person that applies a lot of pressure to the toothbrush, this will even remind you that you are pressing too hard. So my overall impression of this Oclean Sonic toothbrush is very positive. They do have a travel case available. They were supposed to send me one, but I have not received one. But if you do want to get a travel case, they are available. You can get differing brush heads for this, and you can order directly from the company, and there's probably other places that you can buy the brush heads. I really like it. I've been using it, like I said, for about a month and a half, and I have no complaints. It's working out quite well. Feels good in the hand. Just wish it were a little more grippy, and that's about it. If you have any questions about this Oclean Sonic toothbrush, just leave a comment below. I'll try to answer it if I can. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Have a great day.